Happy Monday, y'all. I hope you're having a great day of trading, or now that it's come to a close, I hope you had a great day of trading. Today, we are going to turn the page on crossover scans, but continue talking about signal scans, which is the umbrella of what we've been talking about this last week. Today, we're going to talk about consolidation and breakout scans. This is just another way of looking for stocks that are signaling to you that they are ripe for trading or investing. So today we're going to be looking at stocks that have been trading narrowly over the past few weeks. And when we say narrowly, we're talking about within 2%. And the way to find this is by looking at the closing price and seeing where the closing price is within 2% of the simple moving average of whatever that simple moving average you're looking at. So for example, I'll show you all for the past 2 weeks, which would be a simple moving average of 10, that you're wanting to see where the stocks have closed and see if it's within the simple moving average of 10. The other one that you might want to look at is the 20. That's a popular one, so I'll show you that as well. But let's go ahead and get started. So from the dashboard, you're going to go ahead and open up a new scan, open up a new line. And because it's going to be a range, we're going to have less than and greater than signs. So we'll look at today's closing price, and we want to see that it is less than today's simple moving average we'll look at 10. But because we're looking at 2% above, we want that narrow range. We're going to multiply it by 1.02, which is above 2%. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to look at the lower end. So we're going to look at today's close. And this time we're going to do greater than today's simple moving average of 10. And we're going to multiply that. On the lower end, it's going to be by 0.98. Okay, we're going to close that off and run that scan. Perfect. And we're going to get a ton of results because our criteria is pretty wide. But let's look at ABBV. And I don't have the 10-day moving average, but let me go ahead and just plop it in here just for this purpose. So let's change that to 10, right? And what you should see is the closing price should be hovering near the 10, which is the pink line, for at least the last 2 weeks. So what we're seeing here is, and it's within 2%, so that's a little, that's about 108 or 104, and we're looking at the close. So if you do look carefully, you can see that it's like 105 or 106 is the current, 105 is the previous tick, 104 is the previous before that, and somewhere above 104. And if you just keep going back, you'll see that it's low, but it is near that 10, which is like 105 and a half mark, which is where the pink line is. It's specifically 105.35. So it is hovering on the lower end, but you can see that it's in an upward trend. If you were to look at your other indicators, you'll see that this is moving upward. This is the MACD, and then below is the TSI, and it looks like the signal line is getting ready to cross. The MACD line is getting ready to cross the MACD signal. So this is one that you might want to consider, but you could wait a little bit as well. The other one that you could look at is a 20-day, right? So let's go back here really quick, and let's change the simple moving average to from 10 to 20, not 200. Let's change that to 20. You're still going to get a lot of results, but you can adjust this. The whole point is that you can adjust this, right? So let's look at Apple, for example. And the 20-day in this case is going to be the blue line, and it is within. For the last few weeks, it has been trading. It's at 121-ish right now. And if you look at all the closing marks, if you know how to read a candlestick chart, it's the line. For the black ones, it's the top line, and for the red lines, it's the bottom the bottom line of the box. And so these have been trading within 2%. Another way you can adjust this, and I'm not going to do it for the sake of keeping this video short, is you can also change the parameters. Let's say you want to look at something even more narrow. You could change it from 1.2 to 1.1, and that means you're looking, and then change this to 99, and that means you're looking within 1%. So that's even more narrow. So you can adjust this however you'd like, but the whole point is that you're looking for stocks that have been trading sideways for a while. Fairly, the stock price has fairly been around the same number, because at a certain point it's going to take off, and if it's been consolidating for that long, that means that is a lot of value that's been building up, and that means that the price can really take off pretty high. It's another way of saying that it can be really bullish, especially if it's been trading above and under the 20-day moving average for a while. That's a really good sign that that it may be really bullish, and that it may take off in a huge upward trend. So I hope this video is helpful. We're going to talk a little bit more about breakouts and consolidation this week, but that's all for this one. So peace and love, y'all. Take care.